Random Live. Welcome, welcome. Hi, friends. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and I'm still trying to get my stuff together. Let me make sure I'm here. That I'm here. I'm here. Let me make sure I'm set up. I'm going to get on my iPad here. Give me just a quick second. Let's see. iPad. First turn on YouTube. Turn the volume off. Always good things to remember. Ooh, I forgot to put my phone to airplane mode. Oh, well. Oh, well. Sometimes, you know. Let's see. Getting there. Oh, fun. Hey, Maddie. Oh my gosh, I was just ready to go, and then I was like, text really quick, and anyways, and then I lost where I was at. So, welcome everybody. Just a random craft and chat. Thought I would take a break from all the working parts and have some fun with some crafting stuff. And I have some things here to play with. I have my papers from that I bought from Erin at Erin. Oh my gosh, is it Erin in that era Adirondack? Hi, sunflowers. How are you doing? Janet, correct? Hello, hello, and welcome. What are you up to? So I just thought I'd get on here for a random crafting thing. I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I know I want to do lots of things, so I thought I'll just play with this stuff. But I did get some things from the blind bag challenge coming in. I kind of want to play with that, but I'm going to wait just a second, I think. Anyhow, let's see. I have some tissue paper here. Isn't that pretty? And this one and this one. When I was cleaning stuff up, I came across these and I thought I'm going to do some dry decoupage, I guess. I don't know. Is that what it's called? That's what I always call it because it's dry. It's not messy. And these are just some painty papers that I had, and I wanted to see what it would look like on top of those. Just checking it out. That, and then these envelopes that are copy dyed. You just got off work. Yeah, it's just totally random. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna go live. I need a break and I need some crafting friends, some crafting buddies. So I got myself together, cleaned up what I was working on, took a shower, went and grabbed. Has anybody seen these? These are I'm like all into tea right now, into highly caffeinated tea. This is 150 milligrams of caffeine, 100 milligrams of the what is it called? Theanine? Theanine? I don't know what that's for. But then there's a lot of B vitamins, which that's probably what's that. Oh, I wonder what they have. How much? Sorry, sidetrack here. There's there's not a lot really of the B vitamins, so I don't think so. That niacin. Ooh, there's a lot of niacin. I have to be careful with niacin. It makes my heart race. Oh, holy moly. 14 grams of sugar, though, and 15 grams of carbs. Wow, how does that wake you up if it puts you to sleep? That I don't understand. I think I better go back to the other tea that I make, the hot tea, because I can get all that caffeine, and then I just put like a little dollop of honey in it. But while it's here, I shall drink it. It's a little bit of carbonation. Sparkling beverage. Hi, Dawn. Yep. So I better get to gluing, huh? I need a glue stick, and I really want this one that's way back here. Let me see if I can reach it. This one. So this one, I like this glue stick. It's pretty cheap, and since I like to sew, I don't mind using this one. And I don't think this one has like a super strong hold all the time. But honestly, glue, I think it depends on where you live, which one is the best. I know a lot of people say that, and I absolutely agree. Absolutely. So let's see. First, I'm gonna try this one. It's really pretty. Can you see that? Janet, sunflowers and crafts. I love that. So Sunflowers and Crafts has a YouTube channel. And so does Maddie at Madeline Designs. Anyways, cleaning up, I'm like, I forget about all these things that I have. So that's really pretty. And then this is some painty papers that I just recently did by accident. And I love the way that shows through on that one. Let me see, this one has some color, more color to it. These were my cleanup papers. And I was like impressed with the colors that were coming through, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. See, that's pretty. And once it's on, it just changes the way it looks. But maybe I would do the back side, and then I would have like a page, two sides. Let's just try it, because all this paper except the tissue was by accident made. And then I will try some on those envelopes, because I think that'll be kind of fun. So much fun. Okay, I have an envelope down there. I guess it wants to see what it will look like. Oh yeah, see, that'll be pretty too. Let me see that. Okay, I know this is noisy, sorry. let me just see this one really quick, because this one, the colors are so much more vibrant with the pretty. I keep thinking like poppies, but that's not a poppy, is it? No, what is it, like echinacea? No, that's not echinacea. That might be echinacea. Who knows their flowers? Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Okay, I'm starting with this one. Let me put that one aside. These are smaller. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue just the front of my envelope. Turn that around. Okay, you guys, this is how my brain has been right now, and so living inside my own head has been very difficult lately. I'm just gonna glue this down and then let them dry. I'm really loving this. I want to see how this looks, how it happens. Also, I wanted to go live because I forgot to send my stuff in to Susan at I Totally Love It to advertise for the upcoming sale, and that sale is going to be happening on Thursday. Let me see if I can get this right. Thursday, January 8th, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Hello, Charlene. Oh my gosh, are you done invoicing yet and doing all the things? My friend, I'm so sorry. I did not see the invoice until the next day because I was like losing my mind here in my craft area. Hi, Beth. And so the live will be streaming through Maddie's channel. So at Madeline Day at Designs, there's a link. If you don't understand when I say how it'll be streaming through her channel, it doesn't pop up on my channel. It'll pop up on Maddie's channel, but the link is on my channel. Does that make sense? And it's on my community page. And then Maddie is going to be, she's going to be, well, when she does her live sales, she calls Carla the judge, but Maddie's going to be the judge. For me, she's gonna be moderating. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Are you working today? Oh, I was just gonna let these dry. So look at this. Isn't this pretty tissue paper? I found it amongst my stuff when I was cleaning up. Anyways, love it. So I'm gonna put a couple of these on here, and then and then I'll go back to that other one and put the other page down. Hi, Ricky. Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at the whole gang is showing up. Just another randomness here. It's always random at my house. Last night when I went to go make dinner, I was like, I was so busy. Been working down here for, just working. I mean, doing the stuff I love, but it still works sometimes. And I'm just work. And Jason got off work. He came home and I could hear him. So I was like, I'm going to go start dinner because I know that guy's going to be hungry. He's been prepping walls and countertops for and doing tile work. He's been doing all kinds of stuff. So I know he's hungry. Anyways, so I went up there and I opened the freezer to see what I was going to pull out. Because I knew I was going to do a meatball thing, and you cook those from frozen because they're already pre-cooked. Anyways, so I was looking around like, I must have had that look on my face. He leans back in his chair and he looks at me and he goes, how does taco truck sound tonight? I was like, amazing. It sounds amazing. And not only because it tastes good. So that's what we did. That's what we did. Ricky, you just got home from work? No, you're home. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Is that a new? Oh my gosh, you have to, I'm one of those people that everybody's like, get your head out of the sand, Sandra. But is that the new virus? Is that a different virus? A new virus? Oh my gosh. It's probably your body telling you, girl, you gotta take a break. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this right here for right now. And just see what happens. You know what? You know what I've been finding lately with my hands? Is when I take the scissors and I do them upside down like a left-handed person would, it doesn't hurt as bad, but they don't cut as good. I have to be careful how I do it. Anyways. I do have lefty scissors that are like, they're like, what are they, bi? No, that's not the word. What are they? Oh my God. They are, you know, you can use it both ways. You can right-handed or left-handed. Either one works. Lord have mercy. Somebody help me, please. I need to stop talking. Hey, Carla. Now the real judge is really here. How you doing? Oh, where's my other scissors? I need to invest in a new pair of these because I think I've like been really hard on these. I'm just getting my dry rub on. So, you know, like decoupage dry style. So then it's not all wet and mushy. It still gets a little bit of the wrinkle look, which I actually like. So like when you're doing like wet decoupage, and getting it all juicy. I do like that look, but I also like this dry. Plus the dry, sometimes it gives like a, just the texture-y feel is different, right? I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. So let those ones dry, and then what I did is I put them on these cool coffee dyed envelope. Now these are, you guys, are these not amazing? I did not make these. I bought these from Erin. Gosh, I can't think of it. I can't look it up. Erin on the Adirondacks, or in the Adirondacks. Anyways, she sells also. She has a channel, but I bought these from her. I think it's her husband who does all of this work. So amazing. Look at these. Freaking awesome. Speaking of paper, I've been doing some experimentation with some color dyed on some papers. I'll have a few of those at my sale coming up. Not a whole lot. I only have a few packs, and I put them in packs of 5. And I'm calling them, what am I calling them? I'm calling them Tangled Wash. I actually have them, they're over in the other room. I can grab them if you want to see them. They're kind of cool. I like them. It's experimenting just to see if anybody likes that type of thing. I liked it. This is what I'm going to put. I'm going to use this tissue paper to put on this one to see if I like this. Sticking with the dry rub, or the dry, I don't know what to call it. I don't know. Is there a name? Oh my gosh, my caffeine's kicking in. Hey, Cat. Oh my gosh, Cat. Oh, Cat. Bad Cat. I have a share, you guys. Let me do this. I'm going to share something. I got a package. I can't share all of it. I can share some of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been foggy and rainy and gray all day. Really? Oh my gosh. I'm just now finding that out. It's cold. It's windy here. It's clear skies and windy. We have the craziest kind of weather. I feel like, what's the easiest way to do this? I think, what is the easiest way? Put the glue down on here and then lay it down. I don't think my glue's going to stay wet that long. Where's my big one? I took it upstairs. How many of those things can I open up at one time? Ooh. Ooh. I'm trying to find another one. Get out the big guy. Hey, Daisy. What? What'd you call me, Daisy? Look at you getting all wild in the chat. I haven't been called that in years. Oh my gosh. I don't know whether I should be what do you call it, like happy about it, or like thank you for noticing. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding on all of it. Although there was a girl that was calling me a hoe. She was calling me all kinds of stuff when I met Jason. She did not. She, I guess, had a thing for Jason. Oh my gosh, here's my TMI story. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you don't like TMI stories, you might want to turn the volume down. I don't think it's too bad. But anyways, she really liked him so much. And I didn't know, but I also, I mean, you know what? Hello, when we're all single, it's whoever, I'm going to win. I know what I want. I went after it, and him, and I got him. So, like, legit, that's what I did. Like, you, there, you're mine. Get it, come home with me. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm exaggerating, but it's kind of how it happened. But anyways, so we've been together for a while, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat. We go up to the gas station, and we're getting gas. Jason pumps the gas, because we live in a small town, so you get to pump it without putting any kind of payment. Well, now you do, but not back then. You didn't have to put your payment in. You just pull up and pump. So he pulled up, he pumped, and then he went inside to pay. And while he was inside to pay, some girl comes running up to the car, into the passenger side window, and she's like, "Hey, Sandra." And I'm like, "Yeah?" I'm like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, are you and him together? Are you and Jason together?" And I was like, and I smile, my big smile, because I was so happy. And I'm like, and I really like this guy a lot, you know? And I said, I go, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, we just kind of started, you know," oh my gosh, I can't talk and do this. We just started, you know, doing the wild thing. No, that is not what I said. We just started, gosh dang, I'm doing the wild thing right now here. Okay, there we go. Calm down. So I said, "Yeah, yeah, we started seeing each other. We've been seeing each other for a while." And I have a smile, you know. I'm like, because the way she asked me wasn't like a facetious kind of way. It was like, oh, are you guys together? And I'm like, nosy neighbor. So like, "Yep, sure am, sister. Back off." I'm like, "I will throw down here in the parking lot, girl. You do not even want to mess with this short little Italian girl. I will wipe the floor up with you." No, just kidding. That is not what I was saying. I said, you can always tell when I'm nervous. I just laugh too much. So anyways, she goes, "Oh, well, I don't know why you would even think about him or whatever." She goes, "He's horrible in bed." I'm like, "What?" And we just started dating. So I'm like, what in the heck is wrong with this girl? And so I just looked at her, and I turned my face. I got my composure, and I just turned and looked at her, and I said, you guys, I can't tell you what I said because it was really bad. But I said something that made her mouth just drop open and gasp. And she just stood up all rigid like, and then straightened herself up and stomped away. But I was like, take that. Anyways, Jason came out, and he's like, "Was that so-and-so at the window? I mean, talking to you at the car?" And I go, "Yes." I said, "Do you have something to tell me?" And he said, "She's a hoe." So that's what made me think of that, because Daisy said, "Hoe." I know you meant to say hi. That's the story you get today. Hi, Cynthia. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what part of that story you came in on. It was a little wild. Anyways, we still laugh about that. Plus, I'm rebellious anyway, so when someone tells me no or it's bad for me, then I go all in. I'm like, well, let's see if they're right. No, just kidding. I'm more like, let's prove them wrong. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, so these painty papers were an accident that happened on this coming Friday's video. But they're here, and I wanted to play with them. So, and I have this pretty tissue paper that I forgot about, and I have so much of it, you guys. I'll be sharing it, but I thought I would play with it a little bit here. Oh my, so cool. I keep everyone on toes. You should have seen it. I don't think that girl ever spoke to me again. I was just like, but you know what? That was pretty, like, if she wanted to say something like that, well, first of all, it was none of her business. We weren't even like best buds or anything like that. We were like I knew who she was. We live in a small town, you know, like everybody knows who everybody is. But I never knew her enough for her to be able to come up to me and say something so crude. And so I gave crude back. I did. But I did it very sweet and nice. I did it with a big smile on my face. I looked her dead straight in the eyes because she was squatted down, like with her face was right at my window. I mean, if I would have blew air out of my mouth, it would have went straight up her nose. That's how close she was to me. And I just stared at her, and I just said it with the biggest smile on my face. I told Jason, I go, you better not make a liar out of me. I'm going to fold this on in half because I think I would definitely use this as a page, which I should have just waited to cut all that, huh? Should I wait to fold this, you think? Because it's the glue still kind of wet. I think that's pretty, though. I think it'd be pretty either way. This might even be pretty on a cover, except it's just paper. Ooh, that's pretty. I love these papers. Okay, I'm going to trim these envelopes out. Oh my, okay, guess what else I found out? Super exciting. Oh my gosh, that's a whole story. How did I end up living in Oroville? Oh, that is a big story. Okay, so I was married once before to, we'll just call him he's not like, you know, like those cute little monsters I'm playing with. He's not that kind of monster. I was married to a monster, and I was running away, and my mom actually had found this place, and it was the only place I could think to go that was far enough away where I couldn't be followed, at least not quickly. And that's how I found Oroville. That is the short story. And thank God, isn't that funny? This is the first and only small town I've ever been to or lived in. I mean, like, I've traveled through them, but it was like the Twilight Zone here. Goodness gracious. This is taking some concentration. All right, anyways, okay, so what I was going to tell you is what I found out is Maddie said, so I don't know how many of you know that Maddie is making a journal for me. I have a book that I love so much, and I love her, you know, her curved spine journals that she makes. Does anybody know the journals I'm talking about? Let me see some hearts if you guys know what I'm talking about. Maddie makes these beautiful journals. Oh, Maddie's like, does she still live here? I don't think so. And I mean, she's like, Jason's a few years younger than me, so she's young, but I think she's got to be close to his age, so I guess she's older than my kids, thank God. But anyways, no, I don't even know, honestly, and I forget what people look like, so I could literally run into her someplace and I wouldn't even know it's her. My memory is the worst. Thank you, Cynthia. I am so glad too. It is so pretty here. It is lovely. I was just talking recently to Maddie about that, like how much I've taken it for granted for so many years, not realizing how beautiful it is here. It's very serene. The trade-off is that we're in a really small town that's very far away from any type of big city. So that also goes with, you know, schools and healthcare, like everything, you know, the healthcare is not going to be great here because it's very small. And they've even, to the point to our hospital that's only 20 minutes away, that was our main hospital here, they don't do childbirth anymore there, and they don't do any type of like major surgeries, anything. It's basically, we call it out here, it's called the Band-Aid hospital. It's like get you whatever you possibly need to get you to the next hospital. But get this, the next hospital is in Omak, which is, unless you go to the city, which is really where you'd go if you had to have major stuff. And so even to go to OMAC, the ambulance first takes you to the Tenasket Hospital, which is the one that's 20 minutes away, and they charge you almost $4,000 to do that. I'm like, what? You guys can't do anything. I'm like, can't we just go straight to OMAC? And they say no. When my father-in-law had his heart attack, they said, no, we have to go to Tenasket because by law, they have to stop at the first hospital. And I'm like, but if it's not considered, I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's a tangent. That's a tangent. So there are trade-offs, right? There are trade-offs. These are super cute, so I love this. I'm kind of wondering, he did one of these envelopes backwards, which I love. I don't know if that was by accident or on purpose, but I think I don't know. Maybe he just threw one in to see if I'd like it. But I'm going to, see, that's the part where you open. I'm going to decoupage this side. Let me do some dry rub on it. Should I do this color this time? I really like that dark one on there. So, but I want to try this too. Decisions. That's not big enough. This one might be. All right. So anyways, Maddie told me that my journal's done. So she just is going to do a couple little things that she's going to take care of, and then she's going to send it my way. So be looking for that because it's going to be a flip through video for sure. I'm so excited to get a Maddie journal. Like, so excited. Add it to my collection. And she only has 3 journals right now in her Etsy at the moment. She has one of the curved spine journals. Oh my gosh, with an amazing tassel. One of her super awesome tassels that she makes. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but she makes the most amazing curved spine journals with those tassels. They're to die for. So anyways, she's got one left in her Etsy store, and I guess I can't link her Etsy store, can I? I don't know. It's on her channel. Maybe when I'm done gluing this. I think I know how to link channels now. It takes me a minute. I'm not fast. Just in case you wanted to take a peek at it. I'm like all over the board with everything. You guys are gonna have to ask me questions like, what were you talking about? Okay, there. These are cute. I'm like looking at my hands because there's dye on them. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. I've been practicing with this new thing called, I'm calling it vein. No, not vein. What am I calling it? I forgot what I was calling it, the paper that I'm dyeing. Something wash. Tangled. Because it looks like a bunch of tangles. And it's super cute. The blind bag. Okay. The blind bag challenge, the one that we are in right now, was already done. I've already sent all the things out. There was 20 of them, but I'm gonna do another one. And, oops, I'm gonna do another one. I was writing down a list of things to do. Okay, I think I have to let that one dry and maybe cut it this way. Whoops, I'm cutting my envelope. Crazy hands, they have a mind of their own. Okay. Okay, let me see. Daisy says she showed making the curved spine on a live with Carla. She did. And I think she's done it before. I don't think that was the only time she showed how she does it. It's a lot of work. But I'm excited to get mine. So I had this book that I loved, and I really wanted to have one of those journals made, but I know I'm not going to be able to do that curved spine or anything, and I love the way Maddie puts things together. So, and just to have something that she made in my craft room is just like, you know what I mean? Like, I think actually I have stuff that she made, but I just really wanted this. So I asked her if I sent her the book, would she please make me a journal? And then, I still pay for it, but I just want something that she created, but I want it with this one book that I love so much. So she said yes. And I kept a few pages out of it for myself to fussy cut, and I do not know where I put them. Hopefully I'll find them soon. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. I am dying to see my Happy Mail first, let me say this. I can't show you guys yet, but the blind bag challenge stuff that came in is, I got Kat came in, Dawn came in, Janet Bird came in. That's not her last name. That's what I say because so I know. And then Kay's came in, Teresa D came in, and Daisy came in. And then I need to do, so sunflowers and crafts. So what I did on the blind bag challenge this last year. So first of all, let me just back up for a minute and let me grab something that I need to work with while we're talking about that. Give me 1 second. Oh, I can't find my stuff. Cardstock, not that one. All right. Anyways, Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, I got something in the mail, and it was this blind bag challenge, and she was sending it out to some YouTube friends, and she was like, so she sent it to me, and I was like, this is so much fun. Well, when I was doing it, I had friends. I was like, I knew I would have friends that would want to participate in it, and so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go from what she sent me. I'm gonna go off and do this other thing, and so I did that. Forgot why I was saying all that. Oh my gosh, Daisy. I don't know if Maddie's still here. I don't I think it's a Dr. Seuss book. And I can't remember the title of it, but it's the guy with the big polka dots on him. Oh my god, I don't know what the name of him is. I don't know what the name of it is, the book. But okay, sorry, I have to talk about something else because I totally lost track of what I was saying. So I was looking for something. If somebody wants to remind me. Oh, okay, and that totally. So, okay, it's put me in the zoo. Hello, welcome. My name is Sandra. I need to be in a zoo. I feel like I live in the zoo of my head. I'm gonna do some collage with these on cardstock. So these are some of my jelly prints that I've had for a long time. I made these, and I made. I think this is back when me and my mini BFF, when she was mini, we made stuff to take to the nursing home, and I was making stuff for the kids. Oh, I was gonna show you what I got in the Happy Mail. Lord have mercy. So this is what it's been like the last few days down here in my brain, and I've been totally squirreling. I've been totally scrolling around here. So I thought I would just maybe put all these down and then chop them up and see how this would work for some little cards. I don't know. We'll see. All right. But back to the share. Oh, we were talking about the blind bag challenge. Oh my gosh. Okay. You loved that book as a kid, Cindy? That put me in the zoo. And then that says, I meant to ask, do I send my blind bag submission via regular mail, or do I send it with tracking? You just send it with regular mail. Don't pay the extra for the tracking. I think it'll still get here. Tracking, you have to pay that extra to get the tracking. So unless you're sending like something that's valuable, I mean, your artwork is valuable. Do not get me wrong. That is not what I'm saying. But I'm talking about like jewelry or money or something like that, which I guess we probably shouldn't be sending in the mail anyways. Yeah, don't worry about that. I think it'll get here. And, but I'll leave that up to you. Thank you. The jelly print. I'm going to give you doing some jelly printing. I got to get some stuff done. So, Kat sent in, not only, oh my gosh, Kat sent in her blind bag challenge, her ATC, and then, am I not supposed to open this until I open up the ATC? Wait, hold on. There's a note. This is oh my gosh, I'm totally opening that right now. ATC is not being opened right now. I'm going to write Kat on there because I'll look at this later. And although I'll be like, I know that writing, I won't trust myself to remember. Okay, I thought I had pens here. Here's one. What? This is Kat. There we go. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to set this, I'm going to put this right here because I cannot lose the ATCs. That is very important. So she sent that blind bag challenge, her ATCs, And she also sent in, what in the world? Oh my gosh. Gifts, ATC gifts. So, my gosh, you guys, the gifts are already coming in for the ATC exchange. So, if you do the ATC exchange, the spring one, you already have a gift coming from Kat. All right. So this, she says, this is a postcard holder that that she covered. She uses hers to hold all the beautiful ATCs that we exchange. So I'm dying to see this. Excuse the little noise here. And look at it, it's in all the really pretty bright colors, pinks and greens and yellows. Oh my gosh, and blossoms and butterflies. That when you see all that, and I know Kat, I know the stuff that she makes, and she takes that into consideration with everything she makes. She takes that person when she's making it for them into consideration when she finds her fabrics and all the things that she does with the lace, everything. Gosh, I wish I had a memory and a mind like that. That is awesome, Kat. I love that. And so you took this. Oh my gosh, Jason just left. And so Maggie's going to throw a conniption fit. So sorry. This is so cool. I love this. And okay, so you put okay, so it goes in this way. But I mean, so like, honestly, like if you had an ATC that was bigger than other ones, you can even just seal a couple of these up and just slide it into 2 packs. Like, so many options. This is so cool. I love this, Kat. Kat, you need to start selling your stuff, lady. Lady. Who sings that? Who sings that? Woo, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to do the blind bag peek, the blind bag looking, because I like peek. I peek really quick. I open up the package. I just do a quick peek to make sure it's signed, because I won't know who sent what if there's not a signature on there. And then I take off the packaging and I put it in the container. So I have it right here. So see, here's my stuff. So I can kind of see that. So I put something in front of it, and then I have them right back here. But I know there's names on it. So there we go. That's it. Oh, I lost my envelope. Oh, and then my paper. I don't want to lose that. I want to fold this really quick. I want to see how it works. I think I'm just going to fold it any which way. And then, because I'm kind of interested to see if I could tear it. Can anybody tell? Oh yeah, Kenny Rogers. You're right, Janet. Kenny Rogers. Oh, I was going to link Maddie's channel really quick. So hold on. I'm going to see if I can do this. It shouldn't take me that long. I think all I have to do is I tap her icon. I go to her channel. And then I open up where it says more. And then and then it says more info, and it has her YouTube thing with the www. And I think that's what we need now. Okay, come on, copy it. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, copy the link. And then I come back here. And then I go into the chat and I just drop her in. Let's see if it works. There's Maddie. I did it. I'm going to link. So if you go to Maddie's channel, as soon as you go there, she has her Etsy link right there, which makes it so easy to find her store, because it's just like right there. So then you can go see those journals I was talking about. She's only got 3 left in there right now. I'm going to do that with Sunflowers and Crafts, because you have a YouTube channel. I'm going to link you really quick. Yeah, this is just totally like unplanned. Go to channel. I guess if I do this a few times, I'll get faster. You know who's fast is Joanne. Where's Joanne? Copy link. Ooh. Okay. Tap, tap. I'm just tapping on you ladies there. Tappity tap. Just like that. All right, who else is here that has a YouTube channel? Oops. Daisy. Channel, go to channel. Daisy, do you have a oh my gosh, where am I at? Oh my gosh, good thing you guys can hear me because I totally went out of the live. I don't even know what I'm doing now. No, Daisy doesn't. Okay, maybe that's what happened. I was like, where'd I go? I got lost, you guys. Oh, Charlene's Studio 21, and she just had her very first live sale. I don't know if anybody here was able to attend, but it was really nice. She's got great stuff. Her and her husband, Doug, she calls him Honey on there, so I was like, okay, Honey. So let's go to channel. Anyway, she did I don't know if she's still here right now, but did a fabulous job. So I've got me some goodies coming from her. Copy. Oh, okay, I'm getting a little bit faster, I think. And paste. There we go. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, and then who do I do? Who else is on here that has a channel or was on here? Maybe they're busy doing stuff. Carla, I'm going to grab her. Where'd she go? Carla. I'm looking for you. Where are you? Don't jump out and scare me. Just kidding. I like that, actually. Unless you have like a chainsaw or something like that, then not so much. That's too much. That's too much. Just be prepared if you do jump out and scare me. I'm not a hitter, but if you're really close to me, you know what I do, and I can't stop myself. Is I wrap my arms around whatever's closest to me. I wrap my arms around, and I hug so tight that I just about squeeze the life out of you and scream at the same time. If I'm going down, whoever scared me's going down too. Tracy Hines. She's got a channel. Go to channel. Then I need to get this stuff going again. Oh, this is so easy once you learn how to do it. Paste. There we go. There's some new friends. Oh, and then hey, Jonna has a channel too. Jonna, I'm just linking people right now so that any friends that are here, if they don't know about anybody that's in here that has a channel, they'll know. And Jonna does a Trinket Tuesday thing. Oh my gosh. John has got me now collecting even more stuff because that's what I need to do. But it's so much fun. I can't help myself. I'm looking at all my stuff. You know what I have in my stash that I need to let go? I'm letting go of lots of stuff, but I have these really cool, and I'm pretty sure they're old Avon rings. I just have them sitting in my window. I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. But I thought you would appreciate these. These are trinkets, right? Aren't rings? Are rings trinkets? Are rings trinkets? It is fun. And Jonna's fun. What's that? I don't know if is that Avon too? This one, this one I think might be an actual ring. I bought these at a sale. I was like, I've seen all these rings. Whoops. Oh, I think this is actually one of my bands. Isn't she lovely? Who sings that song? Isn't she beautiful? Oops, and noisy. Yeah, I was thinking about, I don't know. Aren't they cool though? But they're fun. See, I can't hang on to anything. I just can't. But I think this one, I need to get in there with a little magnify. It's got some printing in there. I don't know if this one's Avon or not, but it has the, you know, where it's open for the stone, and on those little, I can't tell if they're rubies or garnets. I love garnets though. Oh, get on there. I got a little chubby knuckle there. Ooh, I don't know if that one's coming off now. Ouch. Okay, enough of that. What was I doing again? Oh, I was going to rip this. And then, oh my gosh, and then Kay, she sent her blind bag in, and she sent me candy. Oh, and she sent me a present. Look it. She sent me something she made. So she said, okay, she said, Sandra, thank you for including me in the blind bag challenge. It was so much fun. I also set up some, sent you some rusted paper clips and pins with a, piece of rusted fabric. This was her first attempt at rusting anything. So she says, please give her my honest opinion. So I'm going to look at it with you guys of how they turned out. She says she wouldn't be offended at all. She just needs to know what I think. Well, she's going to know what we all think. Thanks for your friendship, and I hope you have a blessed 2026. Oh my gosh, so far so good. I hope you do too. P.S. I seriously want to visit you and just hang out with you for a few days. When is a good time for you? I'm down. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Okay, let's see. I have to. We get all the seasons where I live, all 4 seasons, and all 4 of them come, I would say, kind of like with a vengeance. So like spring comes in, you know, lots of rain, lots of mud. Summer comes in hot. And then fall's pretty short-lived usually. I think this last fall we had a pretty long one, but you get, you know, some wind, you get some cool windstorms here. And but it's nice. It's cool in the morning, warmer in the, you know, it's a layering type of fall, definitely layering weather fall. And then winter comes and goes, cold, cold, cold. We usually have snow. We still do not have snow. We don't have snow. Hey, Susie. How you doing? Oh my gosh. I have so many different pitches to my voice. These are really cool. Are you kidding me? I love these. I'm doing that. I want to see the rest when it comes off on my hands too. I want to see like when I touch something else, like, oh, look at that little bit that she did. So Kay sells, she's a consignment seller. I wonder if she's going to be bringing, Kay, if you are here or if you watch the replay, I don't know. Do we have friends here that like rusty bits? I think so. I think so. You might want to try these out. Oh, look at the paper clips. Look at this big fatty. And the safety pins, and you can still open it like that. Okay, let's look at this fabric. This, oh, okay, yes, I will tell you, hands down, I love this. I love it because I do like a little bit of grunge, but I feel like for me, this is a light grunge. Like it's very light, and I can play with that. That I feel like it's easy to play with. If you're not doing like a real grungy journal or even a grungy journal at all, I still think that could fit in too with a really pretty, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Honest opinion, beautiful. I don't think there's, oh, and look at the back side. Don't you just love it when the back side is just as pretty as the front side? Anyways, I love that. So beautiful. Yes. Yes, I would buy some of that from you, my friend. Yes. And then this, did you make this? I don't know. Aw, thank you, Cynthia. She says she subscribed to the one she wasn't already subscribed to. Oh, and then Janet Sunflowers. Oops, my thing's scrolling. Sunflowers and Crafts. She says that she's newer to well, I'm reading like 3 different chats at one time. Okay, you guys can read the chat, right? We are missing snow in Oregon. Can't ski. Oh, isn't that crazy? Like, where's our snow? And is it all going to come in one year? That's going to be crazy. Oh, Charlene loves rust. Yes, she does. And Charlene does some amazing rust. Her and her husband. Oh my gosh. And they actually, I don't know, I think they might still have some available for sale. I don't know what she's doing with her sales. Or I think you have it in your Etsy store maybe, or on your Ko-fi, but I know they have some amazing, gigantic, super extra grunge pieces that are, if you are in the grunge loving area, you may want to go check that out or chat with her about it. So what was I reading? I was reading Janet. She said, I have subbed to your the chat. So I was reading it and then a bunch of chats came in and it just popped up. So I got lost. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Oh, it helps if I'm on all messages. I always forget about that. I always forget to click my thing and be on all messages or in the live chat when I'm doing a live. Aw, you guys are so awesome. I love it here. This is like the best place in the world, isn't it? This is cool. I love this. I love this. You know what else I like about these little kind of handle things? My dog will not like pull from me, but I like to have like a soft handle that I can hang on to. So I put it on her leash. I know the leashes have them, but they're so stiff and hard. And sometimes I don't want something so stiff all up on my wrist like that. I want something that's a little bit more, you know, softer, and it feels a little bit better in my hand than something so stiff. Do you know what I'm talking about on the dog leashes? It says, Sandra, your coffee dye paper stack on your left is amazing. This right here is not mine, my friend. This is not mine. This I bought from Erin on the Adirondacks, or in the Adirondacks. Do you know what I'm talking about? She sells, she does YouTube live sales. I did not know that. She actually purchased from me, and and she had a channel, and I seen something pop up for a live, and I was like, I'm totally checking that out. And then, and you know, wanted to support her. And when I seen what they pulled out, I was like, oh yes, sign me up. Not only did they do the envelopes, this is her husband does this. Look at what look at it. Super awesome, right? Check out these. Isn't that cool? Let's just grab one. Let's not finish anything here. Let's just keep on going. Let's grab one of these envelopes. This is what I was copying. I was sticking my floral tissue paper on. But isn't that cute? Just kind of layer it up right there and see it. That's cute. I like that. So yeah, that's really, really pretty. I just messed up. I was just messing around doing some experimentation before I clean up my table and put new butcher paper down, because I'm going to be doing some color papers, just color, no coffee dye, no tea dye, just color, straight color. I was doing some experimentations, and the experimenting that I'm doing, I came out with these beautiful papers. Do you guys want to see them? I can run and grab them really quick. It'll take me it'll take me 5 seconds if I run and 7 seconds if I walk. I just need someone to say run or walk. Or nothing at all, and I'll just leave them. But I'm calling them, I have them on there, calling them Tangled Wash. Is the name of Erin's channel. What is the name of Erin's channel? Walk. Tracy's still here. She's like, walk, Sandra. Okay, I'll walk, and I'm going to see if I can find Erin. Erin on the Adirondack. Erin in the Adirondack. Stay safe. I'm back. Did it take me 7 seconds? So let's see. And I only have a few packs because I just like kind of testing the waters out. I was thinking I'm gonna make more because I like them. I'm gonna do some different colors, and then I'm gonna pull up that paper. This live sale, this is the only paper I think I'm gonna have for colored paper, because I don't have time to make more. The live sale's on Thursday, and this takes a little bit longer to dry the way I'm doing it. But let me grab a pack. This is what I have the most of, is this color. It's kind of a red, like a berry red. It's berry red. And so this one, they do, because of the way I do it though, it's gonna have, some of them will have like little folds. Like this one has a tear right there. So that's the one thing, is like, that's gonna be unavoidable. Maybe not that big of a tear on all of them though. Some of them don't even get a tear. Some of them, but they all are, but see that beautiful, like veiny look? They're cool. I love them. So I thought they were fun. And I thought before I tear up my butcher paper off the table, I will go ahead and just do some experimenting, because some of these have transfer from coffee dye because of that butcher paper. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to do just straight lay. And then I have some papers. And then this is, I only have a couple of these. These have copy transfer on them though. And then there's these ones. Aren't they cool though? I mean, and I love how, because of the way I'm doing it, the way I'm crinkling it all up when I'm doing it is, and I'll tell you, if you want to know how to make them, it's easy. I'm going to tell you. First of all, I'm using only 20 or 21 pound weight paper because it's easier to manipulate. The thicker the paper, the harder it is. And I think I'm going to have more tears, but I crumple it up. No, I don't. I take it straight and I just dunk it in the clear, like the plain water. Just dunk it in, and then I pull it up from the middle like this, you know, it's all wet, and then I crunch it, you know, I try to be gentle so I'm not tearing it, but you know, sometimes it happens. I crumple it up, and then I take all my crumpled sopping wet pieces, and then I dip them down into my, that's why I have dye. I ran out of gloves. I dip it down into my Rit dye color, whatever I made. This, I think this one or was it the red? There's one of them I just was like dumping all kinds of colors. I was trying to get a color. I'm not a color man. I am not a chemist. Anyways, dump them in there, and then I have to unfold them out gently. Then I lay them out, and then if you want to know how I'm getting mine smooth like this, flat, I didn't iron them. I take it, after I do that, I put it on the table, and then I go shoot with my hand. I just do that. And then I take the next paper and I put it down when I pull it out, and I do the same thing, and I just go around the edges and I just kind of smush it down, and I just let the pile dry. It starts to rise because it's going to be more puffier than just regular paper, but that's it. That's it. It takes a while to do it, but that is how I do it. And then because I'm letting them dry in a stack of paper, I have to go every few hours. I'll break the stack apart, but I have to wait until it's dried enough, because otherwise they just tear when I try to pull them apart. But I love doing it. So if you like doing that kind of thing, like, it's fun. And it's fun to watch how it all pops out. Hey, Angela. Oh, Angela, the traveling crafter. Okay, Angela, I'm new at this. I'm going to link your channel. I'm going to try. Okay, I think I have it figured out. I click your icon, go to your channel. I got to talk my way through this. I click on the more. And then under more info where it has the www YouTube, I click that, copy the link, come back to me, go into the chat, and then drop you in just like that. Boom. Angela, the traveling crafter, and she does live sales also. So we have some new friends here, so I'm just trying to get everyone acquainted. Oh, I'm supposed to look at Aaron. Does anybody know? Hey, Sean, how you doing? It's today Tuesday. Okay, so Angela does sell, okay, it's every Tuesday except the first Tuesday of the month, which when I was visiting Denise, we were like all excited. We were like, we're going to go on together. We're going to be watching Angela, the traveling crafter, and everybody, and just be on there. And then she was like, oh man, it's the first Tuesday of the month. I'm like, well, I guess I'll have to come back next year or stay another week. Thank you, Jonna. I'm trying to get better at that. Angela, you are a pro. A pro at what, though? I guess that depends on who you ask. Just kidding. Ooh, I'm saucy. All right. I mean, it's going to keep... I got to get to gluing. I got to get something going. And I have to make some background jelly prints, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Those little monsters for the kids are so adorable. I have all of them cut out. I decided all the kids... I did 34 or 35 monsters per monster. So there's 3 littles and 2 bigs of the monsters. I stamped and cut out each one 35 times. And now I'm doing some little mark making on them with my Posca paint markers before I put them on. And I decided the little monsters, I need to make more jelly print. I'm going to do backgrounds. I'm going to put the little monsters on the background. And then I'm making 2" by 5". I'm going to make them into little bookmarks. So on their birthday envelope, when they get it, they'll have the big monster on the front. He'll be glued down. And then when you turn it over, the other big monster will be on that with the 3 bookmarks tucked inside. And then their $10 birthday money will be inside there. So cute. I'm so excited. Angela says that they will be back next week, Sean, and that she's been out of town. Ooh, she's been out of town. She's been making some scores. Oh my, oh, you have a house full of kids? Oh, lucky you. Lucky, lucky. Oh, that's pretty. These are some old stuff that I had laying around, and I think what I'm going to do is just put all this down, and then I'm going to chop them all up, and then I'm just going to force people to take them. And it's all different paper that I have this on, all different kinds of paper. Oh no, I didn't see that, Charlene. Good eye. Oh my gosh. That's because half my heart's with you guys and half my heart's with Jason. He doesn't get my whole heart anymore. Nope. He left me on my own too long. Just kidding. He has my whole heart. He has from day one. From the day I seen him sitting at the gas station. I'm just kidding. Angela, you missed that. I was telling them earlier about how I don't want upside down hearts, do I? Does it matter? No, I really don't. I'm just gonna go with this. And I can put stuff on top of these later. Yeah, we definitely don't have the romantic story. I have a wild child story of meeting my husband. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited about something and so nervous. You wouldn't know this by me traveling so much this last year, but I am terrified. I'm not a traveler. I mean, I guess I am now. I'm just nervous Nelly. I'm just like nervous. I'm always scared of everything. I'm the person that thinks like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen while I'm there or to me or something like that. So I try to get out of my own head and, you know, with the help of, you know, with the help of a little Xanax sometimes. I mean, I'm going to be real. That's a true story over here. But Jason has always wanted to do a cruise. He's always wanted to go on a cruise. And I am scared of, I don't even know how to swim. So, I mean, I can float a little bit, but I'm not a swimmer, and water terrifies me. So to be on a boat, on a ship, a big old thing, like, I don't know, it's just kind of scary. So he wants to do a thing. And I made a promise to my brother before he left and went to Europe. I guess some of these hearts are both ways, so I'm just gonna go with that. Oh, but do I want pink over here? No, I want it over here. Stay with what you wanted. And so we're gonna go on a cruise. Jason has been working nonstop, like 7 days. First of all, he's always done this. He's like a 7-day-a-week worker, but he's been doing big jobs with like just not taking any breaks. And so we're going on a cruise. We did it. We booked it. We booked an Alaskan cruise. And I'm terrified of doing it. I always watch people and they leave all their curved marks on there, and I never do it because I don't know if I can figure it out, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Let's see. How far down did that go? So our cruise is in July, and it's a 7-day cruise. It's the Alaskan cruise. And then to top it off, he's like, well, if he goes on a cruise, he wants the cabin, you know, where you go out on the, what do you call it? Balcony. He wants a balcony. I'm like, okay. Oh my gosh, could this get any worse for somebody who's terrified? So we got that. And the best thing of all about this whole cruise is that we're gonna go out of Canada. So Vancouver, Canada, BC. And it's only like a 4.5-hour drive from where we live. And we go through Canada to get there. But the really cool thing is that the Canadian dollar is so in our favor right now. I think it's like it's worth like $1. Wait. Our dollar is worth $1.37 Canadian when we booked our trip. So we went ahead and just paid it in full to get that Canadian rate. So we literally saved over $2,000 on our trip, I think, or so just over 2,000 or just under 2,000, which makes our trip super cheap. Not super cheap, but pretty cheap. Anyone that's been on a cruise knows. I mean, they're not cheap. They really are not cheap. So excited and so scared. Like I'm already like sweating bullets over it. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna go to, and it's in our anniversary. So our last day On the boat will be at sea, of course, because that's when you're coming back, and that's our anniversary. So that'll be nice. And then we can just have a nice dinner. So it's kind of cool that we're gonna go when we're going. I like it. I'm excited, but I'm just terrified. You know, I can be both, right? Carla's like, you cannot pay me to get on a cruise ship. Okay, so this is okay. I'm scared of all kinds of things. Like, I have massive fears about all kinds of things. And for many years, I let all my fears control my life. And when I say let, I know that sometimes it's uncontrollable, but I feel like I just couldn't get past it. I couldn't get past it to the place where I could control it at all. And when I finally got to a place, I think something, I can't remember what it was, something happened where I just didn't have a choice in something, and I had to do it. And I was like, okay, from now on, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to face these, because I mean, there'll be a time when I'm no longer here, and I can't be doing any of this stuff anyways, even worrying about it. And I know not everybody can do this, and I realize that, but I'm really proud of myself for doing it. And it's hard, and I still have to do it all the time. But who was I talking to? Maddie, was it you? It might have been Cotty. Anyways, I just want to do stuff that I want to do, and I don't want the fear to wreck it for me. But I am scared. I am scared of that. I'm terrified to fly. And I did that by myself this last year. I flew by myself to, when I went to go see Denise, I flew by myself, and I had to change flights. So I technically flew 4 times by myself, because I had to get off that plane and back on that plane. Off that plane and back on that plane. Managed to go into the men's restroom. Oh. Cynthia, you say, well, it's supposed to be an amazing cruise. The doctors that used to work for went all the time. Everybody I know that went on there says it is the most beautiful cruise, and it's definitely a great first-time cruise. And Carl says, I have heard the Alaska ships are awesome, though. Save space for all the shopping from the artisans in town. I know, right? That's the other thing. Is so since we're driving to the cruise ship, I don't have to worry about any kind of luggage laws for the plane. I can just, what they say, as long as you can manage your own luggage, because you gotta manage it yourself. And I'm like, oh, game on, man. I got a wagon that folds up. There's no room in those cabins though, so I've been reading about it. So I ordered on Amazon. I ordered like the little foldable hangers so I can hang all of our stuff up. And then I ordered, I told Jason, he's like, wow. He goes, this is going to be expensive. I go, no, it won't seem that way, because I'm going to just order something every month that we need, or that that will make our cruise fun. And then that way, it's basically, it doesn't cost anything. And he looks at me and he goes, Sandra, that is your girl math again. Stop doing that. It's not real. I'm like, well, it sounds good to me. Meanwhile, I'm trying to save for other things, but we've been saving up for it, so it's a good deal. I'm super excited. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Yes, it's allowed. Thank you, Cynthia. Janet, Sunflowers and Crafts. That's Janet, everyone. She says she's with Carla about cruises. And it's called, I think, the one that we're on. I don't know if it has to do with where the room that I don't know about the room we're staying. It's called the Emerald Princess. So hopefully my really good friend Brianne, who I've talked about her lots of times, her and her husband and her parents are going, and Brianne's kids are going. So when we were talking about it over Christmas, I'm like, hey, like we were like talking about it. I'm like, yeah, we keep saying we're gonna do this, but I need to know, because I got a plan. I got a YouTube channel. Hello. I got a plan. I gotta let my friends know I'm gonna be gone. So she's like, So we left her place and we came home. That was that last that I think that little vlog posted today. That's who we were with. And she goes, so she sent me by the time I got home from her place, she sent me a message. She goes, okay, here you go. Here's all the stuff. I figured it out. Her friend, one of her clients, is a what do you call him? A travel agent, and she's the one that found the whole thing for us and got everything booked at super awesome prices. Like so amazing, so amazing. I'm gonna put I should put her stuff in there too, all her socials. But anyways, they had a. I got sidetracked. So I was reading the chat. Sorry, you guys. I make myself laugh too. You make me laugh, and I make me laugh. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go. I'm super excited about that. I forgot what I was talking about, but and all I understand is that Janet and Carla are gonna go with me on the next cruise, right? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I read? Oh, the kids. So when we were up there talking about it, Brianne goes, I go, so the kids are coming, right? And she goes, well, all the kids except her son. And I said, Carson, I go, and Carson goes, because I had already told her before, because Carson said he doesn't want to go on a cruise. I'm like, did you tell him I'm going? Hello? She goes, no. She goes, we were just talking about it. So now we're up there talking about it. And she says, and Carson doesn't know we had this conversation. So she says, all the kids are going to go except Carson. So I just have to buy tickets for the girls and not him. And Carson goes, wait, what? I'm going. I want to go on the cruise. And Brianne's like, since when? And I looked over at her. I go, since he knew I'm going. Hello. I'm the fun grown up. That's only because I never grew up. Her dad's actually the fun grown up too, because he doesn't grow up either. Okay, Carl says, I mean, I'll go on a boat in the ocean, but just not interested in the cruise. Oh, gotcha. So this cruise, one of the things I didn't want to do is I'm not a fancy girl. I don't know how to be fancy. So that part kind of made me nervous, but it's not a fancy thing, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just be casual dress, which I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm down with that. Casual, what is casual? Casual is different to everybody, but my casual still does include a bra. So I will be sporting one of those, but just not all by itself. And then, but that I do like. And then Janet says, I went in a men's room in Germany. She got mixed up. Oh my gosh, I never even thought about it with the different languages and the different pictures on the things. When I went in the wrong bathroom, it was here in the US. Goodness. I got messed up and I went in circles in that bathroom. I kept seeing the same guy in the mirror, and then I finally had to say something to him. It was just so awkward. It's so awkward. No, Sandra, Carla says. Kaz says, once you have it all, you'll already have it for the next time. Yes, the next time. What? The next time? I don't know if I can do this twice. I don't know. But I'm going to do it once for sure. Ooh, that one's pretty. I like that little bit of yellow on there. Maybe right there. Ooh, perfect spot. See, does anybody else do this? Like, you can just keep laying down, but then when it gets closer to the end, you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm liking this. Okay. I think like that and that. Okay, let's just do it. I need some more scrapping paper. Oh, I know what I was talking about earlier about the blind bag challenge. So Tracy Hines, okay, so she sent it out to YouTubers and they did it. And then I wanted to do a little bit different thing. I did it to YouTubers also. And then I sent it to friends. And I like it so much that I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to learn from some things that I did different. I'm going to do something a little bit different. And it's going to be so much fun. And I'm just going to send them. I'm going to be all wild and crazy like Tracy. I like that. Tracy's wild and crazy. Don't let her fool you. That girl's wild. Sandra, I read my name, sorry. Jenna says, I will go on the cruise, Sandra, if it's for, oh my gosh, right? For sure. if it's a crafting cruise. What do you say, Angela? She says, heck, I went in a men's room on... Angela. Okay, I have two. I'm like, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, come on. Why is the men's room so much bigger than the women's room anyways? I don't even understand that. Half the time, they have more room in there. And I think in the state of Washington, you're allowed to use whatever bathroom's closer. Some places you have to be careful because you can get in trouble. It can be considered indecent exposure, I think, couldn't it? Like if you go in, like if a woman or a man goes into the opposite room. I mean, I've had to watch the door for Jason before because the men's room, when we go places where it's just like a one door place and it's taken up, like sometimes, you know, it's an emergency situation and you just got to do what you got to do. And I think I'm doing this a little bit backwards, but okay, I'm liking it. And so I'm like, just go. He's like, no. This one time he was like, okay. Poor guy. He's probably like, Sandra, I don't care if you share your TMI stories, but quit sharing mine. Too late. He knows who he married. It's no secret. Janet says, my husband will stand out the door. And then I guess I did it in the U.S. You did it in the U.S. also? So you did it in Germany and the U.S.? I've never been to Germany. I've been almost all over the entire United States, like just through travel, but not for fun travel. My parents were like hippies or gypsies, or they weren't gypsies. They weren't really hippies. I mean, they weren't hippies in the sense of like the non-showering. Oh my gosh, I hope I do not. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just like my parents didn't like, they weren't into like home owning, property owning, things like that. They were just, you know how people will change their furniture sometimes in their houses around? Like, oh, I'm bored, I'm going to change my furniture. My parents did that with us growing up on living situations. So, oh, we're bored, we're going to move. And we wouldn't just move from like, when we were living, oh my gosh, just say whatever town we were, or city we were living in, we wouldn't move to like a different neighborhood or a different city in that state. I mean, once in a while we did, but not often. It was like to another state. Oh, we're in California. I came home from school one day. No joke. I came home from school. I was in the 7th grade. You know, and I came home from school and my house looked funny. I was like, what's going on? And they're like, we're moving. I'm like, we're moving? Where? When? Tomorrow. You guys are going on a, my gosh, my mom and us kids, or my dad and us kids, we went first. We flew to New York and we decided we're going to go live in New York. And that's how I lived in New York for the second time. And we went the next morning. I didn't get to say bye to friends. I didn't get to tell anybody where I was going. My teachers didn't even know I moved. My school didn't. I know what everybody's thinking, because I'm thinking it right now. If I heard this story just randomly, and I never thought about it until just now, is what were your parents involved in, and why were you guys running from the law? It wasn't that. My dad actually grew up. He was born and raised in New York, and all his family lived out there, and so they had just decided that's where we're gonna live. The first time I lived in New York, I was a baby and I did not know. And I don't remember it, obviously. I was only a year old. We lived in Manhattan. This second time when we went to Long Island. Sounds like witness protection. Oh my gosh, what if it was? And I just don't know it. Oh, Maggie May. She's so loud. I have the door closed. Can you guys, I'm sure you can hear her. And I can't make her stop barking. The older she gets, she's getting like this. Must be normal for pups. She's not a puppy. She's an old lady now. She's a Rottweiler, and she just turned 9 in December. I know that's old for a Rottie. She's my naughty Rottie. That's what I call her when she's doing this. Quit being a naughty Rottie. There. Okay. 5 hours later, I have one page done. But it feels better than just having them in that baggie forever. Look at them, so messy. So messy. Sean says, I was already thinking that, Sandra, like a 1970s miniseries. I'm telling you, I lived, by the time I was 13 years old, I lived, that I can remember, here's what I can remember. I lived in Los Angeles, California, Pomona, California, Pasadena, California, Oxnard, California, Ventura, California. We lived in Tampa, Florida, Des Moines, Iowa. In Long Island, I lived in Brentwood, Bayshore, Lindenhurst, and Huntington. I lived in Manhattan, New York, Portland, Oregon. I lived in, okay, by the time I was 17, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, and there's a lot. My parents were not in the service. And they didn't have like careers. Well, my dad was he was a construction guy, not construction, sorry. He's a floor installer. So no matter where we went, he always had work, and he normally would end up working for himself and doing that kind of stuff. And he was also a jewelry maker. And so he also worked sometimes in jewelry stores, or he would just sell it on the side. My mom mostly stayed home, but she did like, sometimes she dabbled a little bit in like making things, and then she would just sell them, but mostly she was just a stay-at-home mom. No, they're all different. So like sometimes we would live, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. I think there's only one time that I remember living in the same house or apartment or whatever structure we lived in for a full school year. Like, I don't even know that we lived any place longer than, we never lived in one city or state longer than 3 years. And we just moved around. So my dad grew up this is probably why it happened. My dad grew up in an orphanage most of his life. And so he was bounced around a lot. And then my mom grew up. Everybody's going to go like, this explains so much. My mom grew up, her parents were carnies. My grandfather was, he was the painter. He was the sign painter and all the thing painter. And so he would get up, like climb up on the things, and he did everything freehand. So like all the lettering, all that kind of stuff. So he was the painter guy. And my grandmother, she would run some of the booths, but she was a dancer by trade. So she danced, her and her sisters, the Glass sisters, were dancers. So when she met my grandfather, they traveled with the circus. Not the circus, the carnival. There's a difference. There's a difference between a circus, a carnival, and a fair. Did you know that? So circus is with the animals. They were not with the circus. The carnival is what they were. So with all the rides, and then the booth, the side attractions with the booths, like the games and things like that. That's what they did, and they traveled with that. And then that's how my mom grew up. So they never stayed still. And I don't know that she ever finished out a full solid grade in school, because they moved around so much. But the last grade that she ever got to go to, that she would, because of the way her parents' lifestyle, was the 6th grade. And but she was an avid reader. She loved reading, and she wrote, never got published. It's only in our family for the kids, but she wrote a children's book. And so when she left the planet, which we call Europe, she went to Europe. I photocopied all the books. I photocopied her book for all of her children. She had 6 children altogether. And then I was the oldest. I still am the oldest because I'm still alive. Thank God, because wouldn't that be a weird video today? Hi everyone, this is Sandra from Europe. Maggie's so cute. She's my sweetheart. I love her so much. She really is such a good girl, and she's so gentle. Like, she loves little animals. Like, she wants a small animal so bad, but I just can't do it. She wants a cat. She'll pick them up if they let her, and the little chicks, she'll pick them up and just carry them gently and bring them over to you and just watch them play. Sean goes, my love of clowns is oh, I wonder if that's why. Maybe it is. I do love them. Maybe it brings back. I actually worked at a carnival once in a booth with the darts, with the balloons when I was younger. And all my stuff was nice and tight and up and where it was supposed to be. And I'm short, but I was tiny back then. But my ladies were never tiny. My ladies started growing in like the 3rd grade. So they were like up front and center. And when you're working in those booths, like it's not like TV shows where you wear all these low cut stuff. They make you wear like this big apron that covers everything. I was like, you guys want me to bring in all this money and you're making me cover up my assets. Stop it. Because when I was working in the booth, you make a percentage. And because I'd never worked one before, I was only allowed to make 10% of the money that I brought in. I made more money than the OGs did. And they knew what they were doing. They got 20%. I made more money than they did. My aunt was like, you need to pay her more. She's not coming back tomorrow. But everybody, I had so many people lined up at my booth. Everybody was wanting darts and they wanted to hit my balloons that were on the wall, you know, the balloons, darts, balloons, and then you get a prize. So my aunt's like, now you can say you're 3rd generation Carney. I'm like, yay. But I can speak Carney talk. They have their own language. Did you know that? So when we walked onto the site, my aunt's like, we're both going to get a job. I'm like, Aunt Susie, how are you going to get me a job? I'm only 15. They're not going to hire me. I don't even have anything. And she goes, don't worry. She goes, I know. I'm just going to talk to you. I can't remember the name. She said, I'm going to say this. She goes, I'm going to talk to so-and-so. I go, oh my gosh, you know somebody? She goes, no. I go, well, how do you know his name? She goes, I don't know his name. She goes, every carnival, that's the name. That's the name of the guy that you want to talk to. So it was weird. It was like Jack or Jim or John or, oh God, I hope it wasn't John. That makes so much more sense now. Anyways, whatever. So not about my Aunt Susie. Oh my gosh, sidetrack. Okay, stop. Let's go back to this. These envelopes are so beautiful, aren't they? I just love them. I also have this paper pack. Whoops! That I just bought from Cotty at Cotty sale of the wallpaper, which I know I have wallpaper, but I wanted Cotty's wallpaper because I wanted to play with it on these papers. All right, so this, I'm happy with this. I don't think I'm going to cut it up. I think I'm going to put this, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Here's my desk scraps. Look at, I stuffed that in there. I'm cleaning. I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. My desk scraps. Okay. Not that anybody wants these. I don't know, but there's all kinds of scraps in here. Jimmy Christmas. How do I get this in here? Okay. Will this fit in here? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's not going to fit. I'm a tease. Okay. Not that anybody, I don't know if anybody even wants this, but ooh, will it fit in there? Okay. No, look at it. It's getting all bent out of shape. So this is my folder I keep here now for my desk scraps. I got to cut it. So my paper cutter, where is it? It's over there. I'm just going to cut it in half like this. There. And then I'm going to stuff it in there. There. Oh, and I found these when I was cleaning up too. I'm just going to leave them in the sack. I feel like desk scraps, you get it all. Garbage and all. It's free. It's free. All right, I wanted to do some of these. What do I have to play with? I have some more cardstock. I just think these would be cute to do a collage also with the wallpapers. And let's try some black and white. Does it tear? Ooh, yeah. Nice. Oh my gosh. Hi, oh, Rose and Prayer, she goes, hi, what happened to the 13 big nature glue book journals you were making? Oh my gosh. They are over there on my counter. I'm going to get them to I was going to try and get them on for the sale for January, but it's not going to make it. Making some changes with what I'm doing here in my craft room for me, just because of, you know, just my life, my body's changing. So I have to do with, if I want to keep having fun, I have to do what my body allows me to do. Anyways, I'm going to work on, getting those together as much as I can, and then they will make it to a sale. So they are not making it to this live sale in January, which is on Thursday. Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. It'll be streaming through Madeline Day at Designs channel. And she's so freaking kind to me. I don't know what I've ever done in my life to deserve friends like her, or like you, by the way. I honestly don't, because I'm a little on the crazy side. And, but I am very grateful for you. They, kind of get sidetracked so easy. I'm going to hopefully get them, or at least some of them done, and to the point where I can let them go and feel okay about them, you know, being done that much on the February. So, because I'm only going to do my live sale or January and then February, and then my consignment sale will be March. I won't have another one until April. So if they don't make it on February, I won't have them until April. Were you making them with me? I'm so sorry if I let you down. I'm sorry. Every time I look at them, though, I fall back in love with them. I really do. And I was really enjoying that. And I think I'm going to keep one for myself, because the way I did the spines was a different way. And I can't remember offhand. I think it's in the video description, though, on who I was watching when they did the spine. And it was a way that they lay flat for me so that I can work in it flat no matter what page I turned. And I'm hoping that I did it right so that it does that. Let's see. Let's do another piece of this. And we'll do that one right here. Suppose I can just glue right on here. Ooh. So for 2026, is everybody, I don't normally make like, oh, this year, this is what I'm going to do. And this year, I mean, kind of with a few little things, but nothing major. But I'll tell you, having a channel, it does kind of force me. I guess it's kind of like when I had my storefront business. It's the same thing. Like, what's the focus going to be? What do I need to work on? What am I going to let go of? You know, what's moving, what's not moving, things like that. So I guess in a sense, I'm doing that here. And I'm going to let go of a journal making. My focus, and I said this last year and I didn't do it, but my focus this year is not to make other journals. It's going to be to get the girls' journals done. My family girls get their journals done. All other journals that I have on the unfinished journal shelf, I want to get them to a point where I can let them go and see if anybody's interested in them. And then if not, just move on from that. But either way, move on from it. I love making things, and I love playing, and I love experimenting and just kind of learning as I go. So I think staying true to that, I'm going to just, my craftiness is just going to be, mostly it's just going to be plays. And just like how I glued all that stuff down and I let it go, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make things, and I will decide on what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to sell, if any, and if it's good enough to sell, and then things that I'll gift also. And that's it. And I think that'll make me happy. And then I can focus on making the stuff for the kids, because I really do like making stuff for the kids. And they really like it, which I love. I love that they like it. Ooh, I like that with that white line. Okay, maybe I'll wait to put those two down and get another color. Let's see what I have here, because I want to play just with the papers that I got out of my pack. Oh, I like this. Oh, and I like all of that. I like the whole thing, but I like all of these right here. I like how Cotty put these together. The wallpaper packs. Has anybody else here bought a wallpaper pack from Cotty? Oh my gosh, Cotty, I didn't even see you come in. Just like, were your ears burning? Hi, how are you? That's a big, I know, it's a honker. Look at that, the full-on grip there. This is this one. This is this one. And then there's the little guy. Like he gets lost in the shuffle. That's a big one. All right, I gotta link Cottie's channel here. Did I miss anybody? Oh, hi, Wooly. And I'm gonna link Wooly's channel too. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm getting better at this. Okay. Like, okay, go to the channel, go to channel, boom, 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 and then more. My problem, I think, is I over-click things. That's where I get kind of hung up. Paste. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Woolly. And then it looks like a deodorant stick. Oh my gosh, don't use this as a deodorant stick. Do that and try to do jumping jacks. I dare ya. Okay, go to channel. Oh, that just reminds me. I was trying to say something to Jason last night, and I always get tongue-tied when I say this. And I said, and he's laughing at me. And I go, you say it. And he did it perfectly. What was it? And I'm like, I don't think that's normal. I think it's hard. I can't remember what it is now, though. But it was cool. Okay. Cotty, I'm using my wallpaper pack that I bought from you. I'm doing collaging just to... I've been working on pricing and just like constant, and and then the kids' birthday stuff, and I needed a break. I needed to do something that I could just chill the heck out, man. I'm drinking my zest tea, which, by the way, has too much sugar, so I won't be buying these again. And look at Cotty. I know I'm supposed to be on the thing, but look what Kay sent me. She sent me candy. I'm only 3 pieces, so I'm hiding it from Jason. I'm gonna eat it by myself. I can't share it when there's only 3 pieces. Like, come on. I cannot share it when there's only 3. I don't think I've ever finished talking about the blind bag thing, did I? So I'm gonna be sending them out to everybody, and I'm just gonna send it out to YouTubers and to friends. And I don't know that I'm even gonna get a list. I think anybody that's on my list that I get one back from is gonna get one, and then anybody else that wants one will get one. Oh, I guess I do need a list then, don't I? Because I need to know who to send them to. Because what if I don't send somebody one and they wanted one? They're like, gosh, I hope I'm on that list. Or what if I send one to somebody and they're thinking, oh my gosh, I hope I'm not on that list. I'm just reading the chat. Oh my gosh, Willie, you were out for 2 days. I was out this morning. It kept coming in and out, and I was watching Thrifty Day. Is it Thrifty Day? Oh my gosh, sometimes the channels are close in name and I get them mixed up. The Journal Talk Tuesday I was watching, and my internet kept going out, and I was getting so frustrated. And Jason has our router. He's 6 foot tall, you guys. I'm 5'2". He's got it behind our TV, which I know you're not supposed to have it behind anything, but where it's at, we can pull our TV out if the service is kind of like wonky, and we can get a good reception on there. But anyways, he has it attached to the wall, but it's up. He's 6 foot. He puts it where he can reach it. Well, now I have to get over that counter, the built-in thing that he built me. I have to get past that, past the TV, and then up on the wall, and I can't do it without a ladder, and I have to get on my little step stool ladder, and then I have to step on the bar part. And I just really think I'm too old to be doing that kind of stuff anymore. So I can't reset the router. All that to say that I cannot reset the router. And I have needy Sandra here has called him before at a work site. It's like, I can't get it. Can you please come home and reset that real quick for me? He's like, yep. Let me get my trowels and some water. I'll be there in a minute. He made the mistake of calling me high maintenance once. I was like, trust me, babe. I am not high maintenance. I don't even know how to be high maintenance. What I am, and let's not ever forget this, I'm needy. I never hid it from you. I'm needy. There's a difference. There is a difference. Right? Don't you guys agree? know, aren't they so pretty? I think wallpaper is so pretty, and I know there's lots of it out there. I still have so much. I have a guest room. I have a bed filled with it right now. I have to get it put away. I got to figure out what to do with it. It's giant. I got to cut it down. But it's there's just so many. It's just different, you know, like the texture is different, the feel of it's different, everything. It's just so super duper cool. I love it. I love this page right here. I don't know if I'm going to be sharing this one, you guys. This one might be staying in my stash. My stash until, you know, one day when I'm like cleaning everything up, I'm like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? Anyhow, so back to my thing, my changes here. I'm just going to make things. I'm going to still do hauls. I still love sourcing stuff. I find too many amazing things that people are going to throw away to stop doing estate sales. So I want to keep doing that. But because I'm going to really cut back on what I do here, as far as like, I'm not going to put that on me to make a journal anymore. Like, I'm going to finish the ones out that I'm going to finish. And then I'm just going to make things and then just, you know, just kind of hang out and play. And if a journal, when I get all caught up, if I feel like I can do a journal and I want to make a journal, then I will. But right now I've been just buying up journals from friends that make them and collecting those so that I always will have a journal to play in. And that way, if it comes to the point where I literally cannot make it, I will already have some here. And that way, as I still purchase them, it's the same thing like about that cruise trip. Like, I'm not buying them all at one time. I've got them here and I can just keep refilling my stash. Anyways, I'm downsizing my craft area, my space. I'm like getting rid of tons of stuff. Oops. And I have a lot to get rid of. I have so much to share. So Jason likes to hunt also. He is a hunter by nature. He's just a hunter by nature anyways. And he really likes hunting with me. So we do hunt together for the treasures. We used to like animal hunt together too, but he's too hardcore. I don't like going out with him. He makes me stay out there too long if I don't get anything right away. You know, needy and all. I need something warm. The last time I went on a big hunting adventure with him, I sat outside. It was so cold and my butt was frozen for so long after. And he told me, he said it was my fault for not dressing appropriately. And I got so mad at him for saying that because, first of all, I never agreed to sit out there for that long. That wasn't our normal thing. I didn't know he was going to do that. Why would I know that I would need butt warmers? Sorry, you guys, I'm not even following the chat anymore. Put him on the phone. Let me... Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? Oh, you got your Cotty box? It's so much fun. I love opening my stuff when I buy stuff from friends. It's so much fun. Ooh, isn't that cool? This is really pretty. I like this pack, Cotty. I don't even remember if like I picked a pack or if they were just a random grab, but either way, I think if it was a random grab, you did so good for me. Thank you. We just bought a new comforter for our bed. I'm like, I use them until I just like, I have to get a new one. I'm not a decorator, so it doesn't, I think if I was a decorator, like my daughter-in-law, like she likes decorating her home and stuff, so she'll buy new bedding every now and then. I don't. I'm like, I use it until it's dead. And so I just got it. It came in yesterday in the mail, so I got it all washed and dried and put it on our bed. And I was like, oh, now I'm gonna need to get rid of this one. I tore it off the bed. Jason goes, what? He goes, you're not gonna just wash it and cut it up and sell it? I'm like, gross, no. I'm like, look, there's nothing left of this. This is dead. He's funny. He was kidding, you guys, but he's funny sometimes. Every once in a while, I let him get away with it. I love having this big fat rag here that's wet to get the glue off my hands. This is what Kat told me to use a long time ago because the baby wipes, I just felt like I kept smearing the glue all over my fingers. Hey, Denise, when did you get on here? If anybody's on here that has a YouTube channel and I didn't link you, tell me, because I will link you. I know how to do it now. I'm not super fast, but I definitely know how to do it. All right, I need another piece of this. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go right there like that. Up one side and down the other. Stacy May Catitude Crafters. Do you have a channel? And hello, hello, hello. Hello. It's, oh my gosh, is it really 3 o'clock over here? I don't want to cook dinner. I want to keep making stuff. I've been working. I get up, I wake up literally, like I wake up, my average is about 3:30 in the morning. And we go to bed at 8. I go upstairs generally to cook at about 4:30, and then I'm on Pacific time. I'm in Washington State, and then we have dinner together, Jason, myself, and Maggie. And then we just watch TV. So I have all the stuff that I'm working on for the kids. It's to the point now where I'm working on little pieces up there on the sofa. So I don't really stop. I only stop when I'm cooking dinner. And then I finish crafting until it's bedtime. And I'm still not getting enough done. Goodness gracious. All right, so let me see, because I asked Stacy May, I love your name. I asked Stacy May if she has a channel. Yes, she has content. She's like, I sure do, sister. That's not how she said it. That's how I read it though. That's how I heard it. All right, I'm gonna link you since I know how to do this now. Lincoln, go to the channel. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk my way through this every time, but copy, link, come back, and then in you go. Paste. Oops. Done. I'm just reading in the chat here. Oh, this is pretty. Now see, this one is not gonna go into my, I already said that, but it's not gonna go into the scrap folder because I love it. I think this is super pretty. I love, love, love it so much. So do I just stick with this one? Or do I pull another color in? Because I remember once when I was at the store, like I said, I'm not fancy. If I pulled another color in, I think it would be like this. But it's got like a stone wash on there. And a friend, she said, I was looking for something to wear. I had to go someplace. She was like, Sandra, she goes, do you need some help? And I'm like, yes, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not fancy. I don't know how to be fancy. And she goes, sweetheart, she goes, sweetheart, she goes, no, don't worry about that. Here's the only rule you ever have to follow if you don't know what you're doing. Pick 3 colors that look good together and don't put any other colors with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. 3, right? No. But then unless it's a solid, like you can do that. I think that's what she said, right? So I got three things. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I got 4. Okay, well, those rules don't work for art. I'm gonna rip it down the middle. I'm gonna tear it up. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I want the white edge right there. Yes. Okay. I like that. And I don't know how far I want to go down though. Just about right there, maybe. Maybe right there. We'll see how this works. Oh yeah, I like that. Do you like that? I think this is pretty. See, and I got glue smudges there. If I don't get them off now, they'll just dry shiny, right? Here, April, right? Please tell me I'm right. Sometimes I get mixed up on names. I think I'm right. Hello, hello, my friend. She's got a channel too. I'm linking that. I'm linking everybody. Lincoln. I noticed that I talk funny. You know how I know I talk funny is because my chat GPT types all kinds of weird words that I am not saying. I told it, please understand me. I'm not drunk. I just slur. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Did it. Yes, April. I knew it. One time I was like, I said it out loud and I was like, oh no, did I say the wrong name? Gosh, I hope not. It's not so bad when it's a friend once in a while, you know, when you say that, but when you say that to your when you say the wrong name to your husband, then, you know, all kinds of things. I was kidding. I don't do that. The only time I call him something different besides honey babe or Jason is when I'm mad at him, and those words I will not say on YouTube. I'm just like, hey man, hey, stop. There we go. We've been, we like to watch TV at night, like I said, and so we've been like, what's on? There's nothing on that we would both like that we haven't watched already. So we just started watching, I think it's on Netflix. We've been watching The Closer. Has anybody watched that before? Have you ever watched that before? It's so funny. Oh my gosh, I just love it. And I told Jason, I was like, you need to pay attention to her mouth. I love her. I think she's awesome. I think she's a fun actress. I like her. I really like her. But the show itself, they put so much emphasis on her mouth all the time. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I think I made him embarrassed, kind of. And then as we're watching it, I'm like, look, how can you miss it? I want white edge on both sides. I want to do white edges on this one too. And then that one, well, wrong way. If I want white. Nope, I was going the right way. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. There we go. But I think I want it like that. Oh, I like this. I think this is very lovely. Came out nice. And look at that. With wallpaper, I've got myself a nice cool, and it's thick, and I did it on cardstock, so honestly, I can make this because I'm not making any journals. But it could be a journal cover, so I don't want to keep cutting them in half if I give them away, because then I take that away, you know. But I think for me, like, I think it could be a fun like journal topper or a folio. I can make things maybe that's easy. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. Let's go up and over like that. Like it. You know what this needs? This needs people all over it, or eyeballs or some kind of thing like that. That's what I think. That's nice. And it's just plain white cardstock, but since I did this paper, so, well, this one probably wouldn't be the right color, but what other ones do I have over here? Not my tissue paper. These painty papers might be nice. Oops. Cynthia says her and Siri fight all the time. I'm like, why? Why am I arguing with you? And that's not the right colors, but I mean, I could always put something like that on the back side, or I could do a different type of tissue instead of putting ink. Like if I didn't want to do the ink, or I could use one of these. These are lightweight. I wonder if this would work. If I did it like a gray, a smoky gray, some of my Tangle wash dyed papers. Okay. I like that. That's pretty. But not with those colors. Okay, let's see. Oh, I just don't know. I do know when I was cleaning up, I found these wood rounds with the little, like little ornament things already in them. Oh, that one came out. You know what? My friend Brienne gave these to me. I wonder if she's the one that screwed these. I don't know if it's hard to screw this wood or not, but I'm gonna try. Ah! I think it's going in. It's just hard, it's tight. Ouch. Okay, I can't do that with my hands, and they're sticky too. So let's get that off and then close this up. I wanted to see what this tissue would look like on these since they're right here before I put them away. Before I put them away and the tissue paper away. And would it be better if I painted it first? Do you ever do that? Like you put that, I love the wood grain look. And if I paint it, I won't see that. I like that with that flower right there. That's pretty. There's also, do I have any with a bow left? I think the bow's too big anyways, but I like the blossom. I like the blossom. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna try it. Okay, question, is this what I used to put it on there? I have this right here on my desk. I think the glue stick is just gonna peel off. Oh, hello, Janae. My beautiful niece, Cat Mama Janae's in the house. Yes, Cuddy says yes, this is the one. Okay, thank you. This is where I get mixed up on stuff. That's another reason why. So Cuddy, I was talking to earlier about some of the changes, and one of the things I want to do, I just want to play more with like mixed media stuff, things like this, and I want to like learn how to use all these things. Have I never opened this? Surely I've opened this. Surely. Yes, there it is. I knew I had a spot. And oh yeah, because remember I was cross-contaminating. I remember now. I remember. I have a little thingy here. This. I put this down first, right? Get all my little crumbs off my wood. Give it a nice smooth polish there. And then I'll put the glaze, or whatever the stuff's called, on top of my wood. It's a little creamy white mixture. What is it called? Liquitex Acrylic Medium Matte Gel Matte. Okay. Oh, I got another crumb there. I don't want that underneath. I better take it all the way off, and even into the bark, because I don't know how I'm going to be able to get this on and off, and I don't want it to start tearing. And it's supposed to dry clear matte. Okay. So maybe get it into all the crevices of my wood piece. Now I need to get in there and clean it up. Oh my gosh. Messy wood. Bark is messy. Okay, I can't worry about that. I just have to keep going. That's going to take me forever. Lordy. Okay, I can't stick this back in my jar before cleaning it. I have to clean it. My baby wipes are upstairs, so I have to use paper towel. I hate wasting my paper towels like this. I don't mind if it's ink. Okay, and then I'm going to lay that down. Well, that's pretty. I think that's going to be really pretty with the wood showing through. Okay, be gentle. And so rough with my hands, you guys. So rough. I always think I'm being gentle, but I'm not. Jason's always told me that I have a rough touch. He's like, you're so rough. You need to be gentle. You're hurting me. I'm like, well, be still and I won't hurt you. Or find someone else to, you know, cut your hair. And he doesn't have me. And this is going to sound gross, so sorry, TMI. But you know, like when he's like, I have a black head, can you, on my back, can you get, I can't be, I think I'm gentle. When I'm gentle with I think I'm being gentle with tweezers. When I'm getting splinters out, he says, I'm too rough and I'm always hurting him. All right. I'm funny. Aw, thank you. I love making people laugh. So if I am making you laugh, my friend, I am doing my job. That is what I was put on this earth to do. I know it. I know it deep down in my heart, in my soul. Okay, I have bubbles, Cotty. How do I get those out? Are you still here? Oh, okay. So like take some out and put it in a little jar. And that way, if I cross-contaminate my little jar, then no worries. Says sometimes they need a spanking. Spank that would sink that like that. No, that's too loud. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at, see that bubble? Am I supposed to poke it? I don't know if I'm poking it good. Do I put a top layer on? But do I poke the holes before I put a top layer? Goodness gracious, I have no idea what I'm doing. No, the men. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat him. When he says that, I'm like, don't make me hit you in public. Come on. Just kidding, I don't hit him. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have holes everywhere. Okay, do I put the medium on the top now? Well, hi, honey. Everybody, Charlene's honey is in the house. Doug. Hi, Doug. He said Char's had, oh, I didn't know Charlene's, Char, that's what we call her. Char's got to eat dinner now. Yes, put matte medium on the top, but I don't have a little jar here yet, so I'm going to take some out and then I will not stick it back in there, like unless I clean it off. And then I wait until it's all dry before I tear it off. Ooh. It's so pretty. I remember back in the olden days, my olden days, when my Aunt Susie, she was a, I didn't know the term then, but what she was a mixed media artist. She was I mean, an amazing artist, all freehand, just amazing. Never went to school for it. Like I said, like she was my mom's sister. They grew up on the carnival, and she did all kinds of stuff. And I remember she would, I'd go over to her house and she would pull out all her art supplies. She didn't have a daughter. She only had sons. So I was like her daughter, I guess, by not proxy, but I guess, is it by proxy? I don't know. So I was more than just a niece. I was really close to my Aunt Susie. And she spells it S-U-Z-Y. Isn't that funny? I don't meet very many Susies with that. I don't know if Susie's still here, but I'm like immediately attached to her because of the spelling of her name and her name, amongst other things. All right. Okay, I'm going to close that up. I'm going to let that one dry. Oh, I wanted to do one with this one too because I have two of them out. Dang it. I should have left that. I shouldn't have wasted my stuff. This stuff's not cheap. Okay. I'm going to go faster this time. I'm just going to stick it on and not play with it. Is that why I had bubbles? Because I was playing with it too much? Like over mixing like a batter or something? This would be a good craft with the kids to do. Anyway, she would do decoupage. And back at, like with like tons of Elmer's glue and what else did they use? And we would decoupage all kinds of stuff. When my mom first left the planet and went to Europe, she was cremated, but we didn't have, anyways, we didn't have an urn. So for a while, she just lived in her black box. And I took the most beautiful card that her brother gave at the service, and I used that to decoupage on the, and that was before my junk journaling days. I decoupaged that onto the outside of the thing. It was so pretty. I mean, like she sat out in our living room just in that black box with her decoupage. I want some of this pink flower and some of that red right there. So let's see where that lands us. Lovely, lovely. Okay. I love how I'm getting my instructions through chat with Connie. Thank you. Bye, Charlene. She might be gone already. Or Char, as your honey calls you. Okay. Now, do I got to get the holes out first? Or can I put the top layer on? Denise, is it gel medium? Yes, it is. Liquitex matte gel. Thanks for hanging out with us if you're still here, if you can still hear us. So matte gel medium is better with thicker papers because it's thicker gel-like. Oh, so like thick with thick and thin with thin. because Mod Podge I could water down because it's, I guess could you water this down too? I don't want to get all sciencey. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to play. Plain matte medium is better on napkins and tissue. All right. Plain matte. So plain matte medium versus gel. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're saying to me? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Okay, this is matte medium, but it's not the gel. It's fluid. So fluid is the one I would have used with this. Or the gloss. If I wanted a gloss, it would be high gloss. But these are the same, but one's matte and one's gloss. Am I right? Yes. Okay. And then so they're empty. I'm almost empty, so I have to buy some. This one is empty. I didn't throw it away because I want to remember what it is. And then this one is, wait, is this the same? Glazing medium. What's the difference between, is it just what it says? Matte medium and glazing medium. Is this glossy then? Ooh, I just put my hand on that. This is high gloss. So this would be, oh, matte, kind of gloss, like a sheen, right? And then this is high gloss because it says high. So super glossy, kind of glossy, matte. Right? Mad scientist, yes, I like. All right. There's also fluid medium, also for thinner materials. Okay, that must be this stuff right here. All right. So let me put, oh my gosh, all of those over there. And then I need to put some more of this on here on the top. I think I should grab a little bit more though and see what's happening. Whoa. I'm gonna matte medium everything, I guess. Oh my gosh. I don't want to cook dinner. Oh well, it's easy. It's easy. It's just meatballs and vegetables. Probably rice. Or potatoes. Jason loves potatoes. I should make him potatoes. He deserves it. He's been working super hard. Well, I got a lot on there. What a waste. Those are pretty. I think these are going to be super pretty when I pull these up. I got more of these rounds over here. But I think I'm going to save them for when the kids come. Just got to remember I have them. And they're lightweight. Like, I think it'd be cute with like a little garland. Oh my gosh, this is so messy. Oh, you know what? I do need to do another one, only because I just remembered. Where am I going to put this now? You guys like this? You know, I know everybody says this. If you've seen what's going on my desk, you'd be like, what the heck? But I think a lot of our desks are like this, like 1,000,001 projects going at one time. I did have, what'd I do with it? Oh, here. I don't know if it's thin enough. Oh, I thought it was going to be, I thought it was thinner. I was going to say, I wonder what that would look like on one of those wooden rounds. Where'd those go? Those, I like literally were just right here. Here they are. Have a little baggie of them. And then that would be the base, or would I just wreck it? I don't know if it's see-through enough. I was thinking then I could put that there, and then I could put, you know, like, not this is just that little bag, but like a little person on top of it. I don't know. Nah. I'm reaching. Okay. Oh, here's the thin one. There, now you can see the wood through it. This might be kind of fun and And if it's a paper, so I have a question now, another question to the Liquitex Master. I need to know, can I write on top of this with like Posca paint markers, or even like, do you know by chance, or like with these kind of micro pens, like if I wanted to do like a doodle or a Zentangle or something like that on there, or a, does anybody want me just to glue that down so we can see what it looks like? I kind of want to see. I wonder. Ooh, this is on the also on thin paper. I don't want to do that one. Teaser alert. Ooh, that's pretty. See, look at that pretty background right there. Isn't that gorgeous? Or there's coffee dye. But I'm thinking I like having that little bit of the blue and the purple specks in there. Cynthia says it would be very pretty as a garland with a fabric frayed stripes. Ooh, or strips, right? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, yes, after your medium dries, you can. All right. And you can also write on them. Okay, and then Jonna also says, yes, Posca paint, for sure. She's done it. So yes, right on. Daisy says it is acrylic paint that has no pigment. So whatever you put on a paint paper will work on it. Okay, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to put this on there because I think I want to see what this looks like. Okay, and then do I use this one? This is, I think this is either tracing paper, or I think it's the tracing paper. I only have, like, this one's empty, but I have some of this, but it's got a glaze. I'm going to use this one because I just want a matte finish, I guess. Sorry, you're answering my questions, but I'm like, just being a nutcase over here. Okay. Oh, this is fun. This is very addictive. This is very calming. Very calming. I think that's why I've been wanting to do stuff like this. It's just so calming. That's the word of the day. Okay. And then I wanted to get that on there. Nice. Nicely done, Sandra. Good job, girl. Just kidding. I'm proud of myself for stepping outside my comfort zone. I know, it's exciting. It's fun, isn't it? This is how I fall asleep at night. Usually I'm watching somebody do something like this, and I'm like hoping and praying I remember it the next day. Okay. And then the same thing, I put a layer on top, right? So this wasn't like activating anything, so I think I'm safe to stick that in there. We'll see. All right, and then I just let these rest for at least 24 to 48 hours for the best results on tearing them back up, right? See, now there's contamination. Oops. Okay, I grabbed my messy one. I tossed in the garbage. So I have ripples and bubbles. It's definitely like a learning curve for me, but it's fun, and that's the most important thing. It is fun, and I feel like I'm accomplishing something. That's also kind of cool. Super cool. Let's see. That was the first one we did. Where did the other one go? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Cheese and crackers. Okay, I like it. I'm gonna lose it because I have this giant piece on there. I'm gonna take that off. This tissue paper is really pretty. I have a ton of it. Oops. Just jumped out of my hands. All right. So Sean says, I feel like a cool kid. I just got some Posca acrylic markers. I'm just not sure how to play with them yet. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. When I first got them, Sean, it was what was I doing? I was I was coloring on the rocks, and I loved them so much. So then my grandsons came to visit during the summer, and I was loving it so much. My daughter-in-law, their mom, she bought me a whole bunch more with different, oh, there's my hair. Let's get that out of there. She bought me a whole bunch more different colors, so that so me and the boys can play more with it. Oh, love them. I'm addicted. I am addicted. I'm using them now on my little, I don't know if you've seen it, but I had some painty papers and then I stamped the little monsters out. I fussy cut them all out. And now I'm using my Posca paint markers because I'm so addicted to them. I had the fat nubs when I first got them. So then I was like, oh, I need the medium nubs. And then I was like, oh, wait, I need the fine tip ones. So I'm using I'm using all three, actually, all three nubs to do some little mark making on them. And the kids, they'll never know. Like, I could easily just leave them stamped and go and leave it, but I know. And they're so fun to play with. I wish I would have brought them down here so I could have showed you what I'm doing. Just like adding little extra things on their little legs. Some of them on their legs, some of them on their feet, making little marks on their big empty the body space. Just, they're so cute. So cute. Oh, what is it? Jonna says, she says, you can use heavy matte medium as a resist. Scrape some on a stencil. Pull the stencil off. Let dry. Everywhere the matte medium was, it will resist. Seriously? I didn't know you could do that with matte medium. Do you have a video showing it doing that? Oh my gosh. So like if I wanted to do it like just on like a regular piece of paper, even, I could do it there. Like this is what you're saying? It's all right here, man. Let's try it. Whoops. Anything to get out of cooking. I like that one. Okay, 2 contenders. Okay, so we probably see it backwards. So I'm going to go, this side's A and this side's B. That one, I don't think I want to try to clean matte medium out of that one. Just like, oh gosh. Oh, there's trees. I don't ever really play with the trees. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I took B away, you guys. Okay, sorry. I'm like looking at this tree right here with the background. So, okay. The matte medium would stay and it would dry clear, so my pretty painty background would show up as the negative of the tree, correct? And then if I put ink on it, more ink on there, it would go the matte medium or resist. Okay. Oh my gosh. Except it's not going to dry fast enough for us to actually test it fully out here. Who's with the trees? Correct. Okay, put it on there and let it dry overnight. Okay, so no heat gun in it. Let's turn it this way. And let's do the tree right here. The hard part is the drying time, because you have to wait, right? You're like, I want this now. Or I am. Like, okay, since I'm always tearing my paper, I'm not going to worry about it going over to the edge there. I'm just leave it like this. Maybe come over a touch, because I am a terror. I'm a terrorizer. That is the truth. That is the truth. Okay, and someone's got to do it. Why not? I take the challenge every time. All right, let's do this. Bye, Sean. He's and okay, it got into the 40. Ooh, Yes. Oh, you're so lucky that he'll go on a walk with you. Jason will, but he doesn't want to, so it's not really fun. I love going on walks. But I'm not walking by myself, you guys, because I am terrified to run into a cougar or a wolf. And no, ain't happening. It is not happening with me. No, can't. I'll faint. I will pee my pants and I'll faint. Ugh, it'll be a mess. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, I should have asked this. Should I use this like spongy thing or should I use a scraper? Okay, back it up. And, oh my gosh, I didn't even say bye. Bye, Sean. She's probably gone now. Bye. Have fun on your walk. Enjoy your hubby moments. Washi tape your stencil. Okay, washi tape it. Back up, Sandra. Washi tape the stencil down. All right, that gives me time to get the answer to the other question. Oh, I have some washi right here. She says, you can use that spongy thing. Okay. And then, whew, I know I have to go. I can't tell. Sometimes my dog and my husband sound the same upstairs. I know that sounds strange because my husband wears shoes and my dog doesn't, but she's got big feet. Oh my gosh, I picked a washi tape that doesn't want to work. Okay. You know what? I have this painter's tape right here. I should just grab this. Stencil down. Tape it to my paper. My other paper, because I don't want to tape it to this paper, right? Jen's probably like, Sandra, can you get a move on it? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what time zone she's in. She's probably like... All right. Is that enough? I think that's good enough. We'll find out. And I can use the spongy thing, she said. Woo, that's a lot of glue. All right, washi tape it down. You can use a spongy thing. It is hard to keep the paint from seeping under. Oh, so I want it really tight. Daisy says, just so it won't shift. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go, guys. And I just do it like this. Do I have to be like, make it as thin as possible or just go with the flow? Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to go in just one direction? Like when you're painting a wall? Uh-oh. I may have already messed it up. That's okay. You know what? There's no mess ups. There's no mess ups. So we just practice and play. Okay, I have to get more. Well, I need a lot more. I'm just going to slop it down. And then just glide my way through all the branches. This is exciting. Okay, so tomorrow, if I have time, I may just pop on again because we'll want to see. But it won't be a solid 24 hours because like it's 4 o'clock now, or almost 4 o'clock, my time. It is very dry here. And I keep my heater on down here in my craft room so that it always stays warm when I want to come down. So it should dry pretty good down here. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see the other part. I've seen videos in the past, way in the past before, when they did a part like this, and then I never seen the finished other part where there's a finish. And I know I'm guilty of having lots of videos like that where I do partial things and then I would never get back to it, hence those 13 journals that Rose was talking about earlier. But I want to see what happens here. This looks like fun. Okay. Get in there. Oh, it's okay if it goes over. Well, no, because I want the branch. Never mind. Stop talking. Oops. Do I leave the stencil on overnight or do I take that up? No, because the stencil will be glued to it. Never mind. I heard it after I said it. I heard it as I said it. Do not leave your stencil on there. I have never used stencil butter. Is it fun? Cynthia's saying that it's just like stencil butter. Jonna says she has 12 cookbook journals that she needs to finish. Ooh, and then they're gonna go, and then Jonna, do you sell just on like on Etsy? She says, take the stencil off and wash it, girl. Don't. Well, I hear talking now, and I know for sure that's Jason because Maggie has not learned that task yet. Ooh, it already looks so cool. Oh my gosh. I love that. And then I have a sink down here. My basement's huge. Jason remodeled it down here. Our basement's so huge that it's like an apartment. And when our youngest son and his wife, when they were doing a reset, they moved back from California. Anyways, they were coming here. They stayed with us for, I think, like almost 6 months or whatever. And so we just changed this into an apartment for them. I'm gonna use my rag and wipe it off a little bit. So I have everything I need. I have a bathroom down here. I call it my wet room. So I have a big utility sink that Jason put in for me. And when he remodeled it, he took out all the carpeting and put in the vinyl plank flooring for me so that I could not have to worry about vacuuming. So my allergies and stuff. And then we had the one room, because it was like a 1-bedroom apartment down here. That bedroom, we kept it as a guest room for a while. That room's been many things now. Now it's what I use for the sales room. I've been working very good. I've been getting very good at it. Almost completely done getting like any personal stuff out of there and only having stuff that's for sale in there so I don't get overwhelmed and mixed up. So nice. So let's see, take the stencil off and wash it. And then, oh, Cynthia says that stencil butter is the bomb. Okay. Jonna, you started them 1.5 years ago. Oh my gosh, you make me feel so much better. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So, see, I mean, I know I'm not the only one that has the unfinished journal shelf. I know that. I just didn't know. I really didn't know that I was not the only one that had a, you know, more than 1 year of a project unfinished like that. So, and how many, you say you have 12 of them? Yes. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. And yes, she sells on Etsy. Okay, so like when you click into your channel, does your Etsy shop show up right away? I'm gonna go look really quick. Go to your channel. I'm gonna sing as I go. So, when you go to Jonna's channel, you click the more button. No, I don't. Your Etsy's not in there. How come? Why, Jonna? Why? Why is your Etsy not showing up right there? Do you know what I'm talking about? Cynthia says, yes, it comes in beautiful. I've seen people use it. So you love it? Okay. Maybe that'll be the next thing I try to do a little investing in, and I'll get a couple. Before I even do that, I probably should finish cleaning up my craft room. There, I may actually have some. I just don't know it yet until I get to cleaning. So I'm going to be downsizing all my stuff, like a lot of my stuff. No, sorry. All of my stuff, a lot. And so I want my craft room. I no longer want it to be focused on having so many things at my hand to make all the journals that I'm not making. I want it to be focused on having a manageable workspace down here where I can just make stuff like this. And just, if I want to make 5 or 10 or 20 or 1, then that's what I'm doing. And then deciding what I want to do from there. And then I want the other area that I want that to be bigger. And the only way I can make that bigger is to make this one smaller. So that's why I want to do that. That bigger area, I want it to be for stuff like this. I want to have, I want to do all the painty messes because like this has to set for 24 hours. So if I only have this desk to work on, then I can't work on it for 24 hours. You know what I mean? So, and I need to do some jelly plate printing. So that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Do you guys want me to do that with you, or I'm just making backgrounds? I'm just going to have fun playing, but we can do this too over there. Who wants to see me who wants to see me make another mess? Okay. Oh, okay. Janice Etsy is preppy, crafty girl, just like that. So what do you do? Like, oh, I have a hard time sometimes. I want to put it in there. Just pick your favorite color and try one. Okay, I'll do that, Cynthia. That's what she says. Pick my favorite color and try one. It is. Okay, I will say, I love my space and I love that my husband did this for me. But at the same time, it is so much space that I just didn't take care of it properly, I think. I was just jumping in feet first with too many things at one time, and I got myself overwhelmed. And so I wasn't using it to the full advantage that I could, and I made it hard to work in. And now I'm coming back out of that. But I was also going through, I struggled, you know, if you guys remember, not last year, but the year before. I had a struggle year. I had a really bad struggle year, and grateful to my friends here to help get me through that struggle year. But it was a struggle year. And I think part of that kind of, you know, went into the whole mess part too, because I think I was doing all that shopping after that. And I love shopping and thrifting and all that stuff. But I think part of it, I was doing grief shopping. I was doing grief shopping. I was doing grief eating. So I was doing all that stuff. And it's okay. Like, it's okay. I'm working through it, and that's the important thing. Just got to work through it. Because what other choice do I have? I don't like the other choice. The other choice is to stay stagnant. No, it's unacceptable for me. Whew. Especially since I can't sit still. Oh my gosh. All right, so 24 hours for that. I think I am gonna probably go. So I'm not gonna tear these. I'm gonna let those do 24 hours. I'm gonna go give this another wash because I don't want it to get wrecked. And then, so these will come back. I'll finish those tomorrow. We'll drop some ink on this tomorrow. And I'm gonna do jelly plate printing tomorrow. So if you guys wanna hang out and do some jelly plate printing, the only thing is the table that I do it on, it's not solid like this desk. I'm hitting it like so you can see it, but my desk is solid, so that's what I can do. I can push and move and wiggle all over the place, and nothing. My camera doesn't shake. Unfortunately, the table. Well, actually, I have two tables. Maybe I could put the camera on one and not let them touch, and then I won't shake the camera because I don't want to do that jiggly thing. The only thing that's allowed to jiggle in this house are my thighs. I know, I'm so happy to hear that Kat's doing better. Oh my gosh. Daisy says, it's like what you do, you did a lot of doom shopping. Yeah, there was a lot of that too. A lot of doom shopping. Oh my gosh, isn't it just wild? So all right, I think I'm gonna go, and I'm not even gonna worry about this mess right now. I'm gonna leave it here for tonight, because tomorrow morning I'll walk down here and I'll be like, why didn't you clean your desk, Sandra? Why? Just why? But like these scrappy, these are gonna go. I guess I can clean up a little bit while I'm saying goodbye. So I guess we're gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna clean up my desk a little bit because I can't just walk away and leave this huge mess. These are the envelopes that this is the paper that I did. That's pretty. This came out really pretty. That was pretty. If you didn't see that, I did a dry rub on that. So glue stick down tissue paper. Same thing there and there on these envelopes. So pretty. We did those. Did these. Did that. Oh, I did some things. I just didn't really complete anything. And then, let's see. Here's some more scraps. I think I'm going to let go of the rest of my hearts. I'm going to put that in the bag or the envelope here. This envelope's getting full already. And then, let's see. I'm not letting this go, but I can let go of this little scrap of wallpaper. That'll go in there. And then, where did my paper? Oh, where did that? I did a wallpaper thing too. Where did that go? The one I said I'm not going to part with. This one right here. I like it. It came out nice. I think I'm going to keep these because I was thinking I'm going to put a little bit more of this on there. So I'll keep those for me. And that one, garbage. Oh, I'm definitely keeping the stripes because I'm totally greedy. I love stripes. Love them. All right. Okay. Apparently I'm keeping all the wallpaper. All my wallpaper scraps. I might just make another one of those. That was really pretty. And then this is all that's left out of my wallpaper besides my scraps. This is all I have left out of my pack that I bought from Cotty. And they're so pretty. Like that's all, that right there is going to make another one of these. I think really pretty with those colors. Maybe not this one. Maybe I should put this one in there a little bit. Actually, this wasn't bad in there, was it? I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. Okay. Stencil to be clean. Scraper put away. Pen put away. All the Liquitex things over there. Another envelope. Ooh, you know what? These were fun, and I can make more. I wonder if I should do these as giveaways on the live sale. Wouldn't that be fun? Since I said it, I must do it. I feel like I feel like it's kind of rude to say it and then like, you know, I changed my mind. I like that. I think I like that idea. And then what I like about also when I do giveaways like that is that you're getting something here from me, but also there's a piece of another YouTuber, another arter, because these envelopes and these stickers right here were made by Erin, or Erin and or her husband. That's cute. I like that. Yeah, and then we have 3 of those. Oh, geez, get out of there. Are you guys yelling at me because I'm getting my stuff in my glue? I just seen that. Sandra, stop. Oh my God, look at the what the heck? Well, we'll find out tomorrow if I did anything. Back to those. I just got sidetracked, you guys. I can't help it. Okay. You can't stop. There. When it's urgent, if you send that text when I'm live when I'm just doing like a crafting live, I'll see that on my iPad. I think. All right, I think I'm gonna do that. But I like these stickers, but I think this other one, I do kind of like this idea of pulling that around, but this one actually has it on both sides. So do I need it? Maybe this side here. We'll go this way. Over here. Because it's kind of like that label, you know. Sorry, I pulled that out of the frame. Over to myself. Okay. That's cute. I do like that. Yeah, because I have more of these. I can make more. And then these tissues are, and I'll have some of these tissues. If anybody wants them, I'll have the tissue. I have some. I have enough to share, so I'll bring them if anybody's interested. They'll be 50 cents a sheet. So, and I have both these if anybody wants any. But I'm going to take these and use them in the giveaway. Yeah. All right, friends. Now I have to go because I know Jason wants to eat. Oh, it's only 4. I'm like, I got to cook dinner right now. I have a half hour to cook, but I still need to clean up. Oh my gosh, you guys, I left. I left on accident. Where are you? All right, there you are. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you guys for doing that, and for hanging out, for taking part in the chat. That means so much to me, and for teaching me and helping me, guiding me along the way, and influencing me to buy more things. Cynthia. Talking to you. Anyways, I appreciate you guys so much. All of you, all my friends. You guys are awesome. John, a stored number for emergency. I can't believe that. All right, and that's another reason why I need to clean my desk up, because I don't want to, like, first thing, like, I don't want to, like, set something down on here. So we'll get this stuff out of here. Everything over here, I got to take this stuff to the sales room, this to the sink. This stuff right here goes on this end. Pen put away. See how easy that was? Ooh, I was going to decorate these and I forgot. These are the, where you get checks. Does anybody here still do checks? I do checks. But I thought that'd be cute, you know. Be cute. Even the little check register. Does anybody even use these anymore? I don't. I have a new system. It's called Chaos. Anyways, there you go. I'm just kidding. I'm not chaotic with my finances. I'm actually very good about those. All right, everything will go over there and I'll deal with it later. This all just needs to be this stuff. The jewelry needs to go away. Cat, I have to put your ATC, so that'll stay up front and center. Up front and center. There, what do you guys think? Good job. Don't be sorry. Are you kidding? Do you not know me yet? Do you not know me yet? I love to shop and I love to play. So I'm going to go on and pick my favorite body butter. No. What's it called again? I do not want body butter. What's it called again? Butter something. Butter. All right, I'll figure it out. I gotta look in the chat before I leave, because the chat's gonna go away and then it won't be back until I think tomorrow or something. All right. Oh, stencil butter. Let me write it down because I'm gonna forget again. And I don't have your number to call you. I'll be like, Cynthia. What is it? Stencil butter. I'm gonna look for it while I'm doing the kids stuff. Stencil butter. Find my favorite color and play with it. Stencil butter. Okay, Cynthia says, I'll love it. And she says, if I don't love it, I can send it to her because she will love it. I'm just putting words in your mouth. Oh, thank you. Denise is telling me. Oh, everybody's like, it's stencil butter. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Awesome. All right. And then, I don't know. Jewelry. What do I do with the jewelry? Do I just cut it all up? It's just kind of pretty just sitting there on the glass thing, though. All right. I'm supposed to say goodbye. Does anybody else say bye 5 million times before they actually leave? This one's really freaking cool. I like that. Or do I just wear them? Ooh. I have such chubby fingers. I cannot wear a ring that big on my pinky. Or can I? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm squirreling again. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's going to get stuck. But aren't they so pretty? I think these were all Avon. Does anybody look at that? Isn't that pretty? But how are they still gold? Like, how come they're not all like, Isn't that pretty? It's just so pretty. They were just all in a box, and they're like, and when I walked up to the thing to buy it, she's like, I thought they were going to be so much more expensive than they were. I mean, they weren't really cheap, but they were not expensive at all. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for Jason about if he starts cooking, but at the same time, I kind of don't. It doesn't bother me if he does. I don't know. All right. But I think this one's, whoops, I think this one's real. And I'm pretty sure this is a, I can't see. I'm pretty sure this one's a gold band. Oh well. Maybe I should send it to somebody, all this is somebody, and they can like tell me what they all are. Because I can't figure it out. All right, wait a minute. She is so gonna smush that matte medium tree for the night. Is it? Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go. I thank you again, you guys. I hope you enjoy all your moments. And I will definitely see you on the next video, yours or mine, or both. And I'll be back tomorrow to do some more play. Stencil butter. Bye, everyone.